up, y'all? I said, what's up, y'all? Look at me when I'm talking to you, bro. Nah, I'm just messing with y'all, man. This your boy Knockout Boxing 86 TV, and we in here. So check this out, bro. Before we get going on our video, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, share the video, turn on your notifications, and go follow me on Twitter at KOBoxing86TV. And if you got a breakdown or a prediction that you'd like me to do, knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com is the email address. And don't forget about our live shows. We live every Wednesday and Thursday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. We also live every Sunday morning with the Singing OG KQKC Boxing Network, Sunday mornings, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. But let's go ahead and get it popping and get into our video. And today, we got to talk some more about this Devin Haney Gervonta Tank Davis sparring session. Because over the weekend, Adrien Broner did an interview with Blue Blood Sports TV. Shout out to my brother Blue Blood Sports TV for the great content and great interview as always. But Blue Blood asked him a question that we all want to know. What happened in the second sparring between Gervonta Tank Davis and Devin the Dream Haney? Because you got Tank Davis like, man, I cracked his ass, bro. I almost knocked him out. Daddy had to take him out the ring. I almost knocked his ass out, bro. Did they tell you that? Devin Haney, Bill Haney said, man, we beat his ass. I don't know what he's talking. We beat his ass in sparring and shit. Well, shit. Both of them can't be telling the truth. Or can they? And what I heard from AB sound like it's some validity to what both fighters have to say and what both camps have to say. And I stand on what I said. The only way to settle this is for these two young kings to get in the ring and get it cracking. But here's what Adrien Broner said, bro. And again, go check out the interview on Blue Blood Sports TV. Did what he said, bro. He said, look, Tank cracked Devin with a shot, hit him with a shot, hurt him, had him out on his feet, bah, hit him again. And then I jumped in the ring. We all jumped in the ring like, you know, we can't do this to this kid. But had they had on eights, this is what he said, had they had on eights, 8-ounce gloves, because again, they were sparring in 16-ounce glove headgears on. Had they had on eights, Devin would have been asleep. Then he also said, as it went on, Devin, you know, Devin was in shape. Devin was in better shape than Tank. As it went on, Devin started getting off. But had it been a real fight and had they had eights on, Tank would have knocked Devin out. That's what he said in a nutshell. So honestly, it sounds like to me on both sides, when you hear Bill and Devin, oh, we won money. Oh, I beat Tank ass. Sound like they more so talking about after he recovered from being hurt. A way that he was allowed to recover by everybody jumping in the ring and shit, being broke up and shit. A way that he was allowed to recover in a sparring session that he would not have been allowed to recover in a real fight. Sounds like that's more so what they talking about, like we put hands on him. They talking about probably after that shit. Tank Davis and his side seemed more so focused on the man when we was in there, bro. All I know is I cracked your ass and I'd have stopped you. And then, you know, everything else that happened after that shit, I was getting off the plane. I was out of shape and shit. You know what I'm saying? Sound like both of them got some validity to their story based on what AB is saying, bro. Now, what people want to do, depending upon what side you on, right? People gonna go all the way over and just hear what AB said about Tank almost knocking Devin out. Or people gonna go all the way over and just focus on what he said about Dev getting off on Tank after that. You know what I'm saying? After all that shit popped off. That's what people gonna do. If you're a Devin Haney fan, you're gonna focus on that. If you're a Tank Davis fan, you're gonna focus on that. If you're a fan of both like myself and you somewhere in between, I'm gonna tell you that I see both sides and I think all that shit is true. Because I don't think Devin Haney is good enough to do anything with Tank Davis and not get caught, cracked, and hurt. And I don't think Tank Davis is good enough to where Devin ain't gonna have moments of being able to outbox him. I think they both are that good to where they gonna get their shit off, bro, on each other, regardless. Sparring, real fight, whatever, they gonna have their moment. So what I believe happened, based on what Devin is saying and Bill is saying and what Adrien Broner and Tank is saying, I believe Tank did rock Devin in that second sparring session. I believe Tank did damn near almost knocked him out. I believe AB when he said if they had on eights, he would have stopped Devin. Or no headgear, he'd have stopped Devin. if all them people wasn't jumping up in the ring and shit, Devin would have got his ass stopped. But I also believe that Devin probably started getting off on Tank after that, because he was in better shape. He's always been perceived until here recently. He's been the more disciplined fighter. But the best way to solve this shit is he said, because I don't hear no she's talking. We're gonna call it he said. The best way to solve this shit is for them young brothers to just get in the ring, get this bag, and get this shit popping. That's really all that needs to happen for us to finally put all this behind us, bro. It's like the Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford shit. Like at the end of the day, all this talking and shit and this and that and the fan base this, fan base that. Man, just get it popping, bro. Just get it popping. Now I hear people trying to cover and save face for Devin, saying that AB is lying or AB ain't telling the truth. AB, you know what I'm saying? That's Tank's big brother. You know what I'm saying? That's Tank guy. Of course he ain't gonna say Devin was putting hands on Tank, because that's Tank's guy. Like, but last I checked, Bill and AB is cool too. Last I checked, what reason AB got to lie? If he was gonna lie, why would he say that Devin even got off on Tank at all? That's what lets me know that he got to be telling the truth, because he gave Devin his props. He said Devin started doing his thing after that, and Devin got the better of the action after that, bro. Like, why would he include that? But like saying that, so was he lying about that part? That's what I would ask anybody. If you saying that AB is lying, you can't pick and choose what he's lying about. You basically saying, oh, he was lying about saying what Tank did, but well, shit, Devin, what he said about Devin, that shit, he telling the truth, because he gave them both their props, bro. That sound unbiased and objective to me. You just, what it is, bro, is that this narrative has been floating around that Devin just went in there and just mollywopped Tank. That Devin just went in there and Tank ain't do nothing to him. And that Tank is a liar, talking about he cracked Devin and all. Like, people said that he was lying, but now that AB done confirmed it, while also giving Devin his props, it's making people, you know what I'm saying, reconsider, and people have to relook at themselves, like really understand the logic behind that. If you calling AB a liar, then you saying that what he said positive about Devin is a lie too? Or you so caught up in your narrative, or you so caught up in pushing, you know what I'm saying, your Devin Haney propaganda and shit, that you gonna say, well, nah, he was telling the truth about Dev. When he said Dev put hands on Tank and Dev started getting off, he was telling the truth about that, but he was lying. Tank didn't crack Dev. Like, if that's what you're doing, bro, like, you know, more power to you. Everybody do your thing. Shout out to everybody. You know, make your content, talk your shit, do whatever. But me, I always believe the truth is somewhere in the middle. It's my side, your side, and the truth. And Tank's side is he almost knocked that boy out. That he had that, but he did what he came to do. This shit, like, let him know, like, bro, I'll step on you. And Devin's side is, man, I outbox you thoroughly. Sound like they both had their moments to me. And here's what I know to be a fact. Devin was at the Mayweather gym boxing, doing his thing, boxing. Tank Davis came to the Mayweather gym. They sparred. They did their thing. One of them got signed. The other one didn't. One of them got an offer from Floyd Mayweather and Mayweather Promotions. The other one didn't. Shit, Tank had to do something. Unless you telling me Floyd and Leonard, they just stupid. Unless that's what you're telling me, they just dumb and stupid and don't know shit about boxing. Because if Tank went in there and just really got his ass kicked and they signed him, that's stupid, right? If Tank went in there with Devin and didn't do shit but get his ass kicked by a 17-year-old when he was 21-year-old professional boxer getting whooped by a 17-year-old professional boxer and didn't do shit to that 17-year-old professional boxer, Floyd Mayweather Promotions is gonna sign him? I mean, all right, bro, like, whatever y'all say. whatever you say, bro, like, that's cool. Whatever you say. I believe what Adrien Broner said was 100% on point. I believe that Tank Davis did wobble and rock Devin and had him out. I believe Devin, being in good shape, was able to recover with all the crazy chaos and shit that happened with both sides. You know, Devin Haney's side jumping in the ring, all them Cincinnati cats, AB jumping in the ring and shit. I believe Devin was able to recover. And then when they commenced the sparring and shit, once Devin recovered, the fact that he was in better shape took over. His boxing skills took over, and I believe Devin, you know what I mean, was was doing his thing. That's what I believe. Like that's what I think happened. And it's the exact way that I break down the fight when you talk about the fight. I think Devin will have moments where he can outbox Tank. I think Tank has to catch up to Devin. I think Tank is going to lose rounds to Devin. I just believe Devin Haney has to be perfect for 12 rounds to beat Tank. Otherwise, if he gets caught, like apparently he got caught in sparring, he's not recovering. This is not Jorge Linares, bro. Bro, Devin could be winning the same way that he was winning against Linares, bro. He could be winning. He could be up 9 rounds to 0. 10 rounds to 0. And Tank Davis catches him the way that Linares caught him at the end of the 10th round. If that happens, then first 10 rounds will not mean anything because Tank Davis will finish him, bro. It's the same way I broke down the fight, and he will finish him. Devin Haney has to be on point and at the top of his game for all 12 rounds. He could literally be winning 10 rounds to 0, get caught by a Tank Davis punch, get hurt, go to the corner, come out in the 11th round, still hurt, still wobble, trying to find his footing, and Tank Davis will finish him, and the fight will be over, and no one will care that Devin Haney won the first 10 rounds of the fight, bro. I don't think he can outbox Tank like that, but I'm just that's how I have always viewed this fight. One fighter has to be perfect, the other one doesn't. And that sounds like how the sparring went. Seemed like Devin might have been doing well. Bop! Tank caught him. Now you hurt. Now you about to get knocked out. People got to come in the ring and shit. Now you done recovered and you go back to outboxing them and shit. But, I mean, shout out to Blue Blood again for a great interview. Shout out to Adrien Broner for telling what happened in the sparring. And I would just say this and leave it at this, bro. At the end of the day, that sparring shit don't mean nothing. It means something, but it don't mean nothing. It means something because they done shared the ring and they both know. Like they do all this talking and shit, they know. If Devin really got off on Tank like that, Tank know. If Tank wasn't really in shape like that and was able to do that to Devin know. They both know. That's where it means something. But it means nothing in the fight because Devin Haney won't have a being in shape advantage when they come to fight on a real fight night after both having camps. They both going to be in tremendous shape. It don't mean nothing because the gloves are twice the size in sparring that they are in a real fight. It ain't going to mean nothing because that headgear you get to wear in sparring, the only headgear you got is your chin right here, bro, when it comes to a real fight. So that's why I say it mean nothing. And they just need to get it cracking. All this talk about sparring, it is what it is. We got to talk about it because it's big news and shit. But there you have it, man. AB says Tank did rock Devin in sparring. And he also gave Devin his props and said Devin did get off on Tank a little bit after that shit. His Tank got tired and shit. And he gave Devin props for that. So, I'm believing AB. Tell me why I shouldn't. Give me a good reason why I shouldn't. And then if you're not believing AB, that means you can't just say, well, I don't believe that what he said about Tank. I don't believe what he said about Tank, but then you believe what he said about Devin. Why? If he a lie, he lying about everything, right? He can't lie about both of them, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't understand that shit. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Comment down below, smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share the video, turn on your notifications. Go follow me on Twitter at KOBoxing86TV. For breakdowns and predictions, hit my email up. knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com is my email. Live shows Wednesday and Thursday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Also live every Sunday morning with the Singing OG KQKC Boxing Network. Sunday mornings, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Appreciate y'all watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. And with that, we out of here. Peace out, y'all.